Hey there, Internet friends. Trevor Starkey here with another Tuesday edition of Trevor Trove Gaming. Once again, I'm kind of foregoing the Trevor Performs the Drop, basically to announce that I'm probably not going to be doing Trevor Performs the Drop anymore. It's just not really... It was a fun little thing that I did for a little while, but I've kind of lost interest in really pursuing that thing. And I'm going to just kind of transition Tuesdays into another game or another day to talk about video game stuff. So, be it news or reviews or what have you, it'll be kind of Tuesdays and Sundays now will be like the video game centric days of Trevor Trove, and then kind of the rest of the schedule will kind of stay where it's at. But Trevor Performs the Drop is going to be kind of wrapped as the Tuesday show, going to kind of sunset that out. But to ease the transition for this week, at least, I wanted to talk about a few of the big heavy hitters that are coming out this week. Not necessarily just to PlayStation. In fact, barely to PlayStation. One of the biggest games that's coming out this week, even though it's not in my sector of really what I play, but FIFA 18 comes out this week. And that'll probably be one of the, best-selling games of the year. It'll probably be the number one for the month. That, or I don't remember if Madden came out this month, but it'll be that and Madden and NBA 2K, and they'll all kind of be up there in, on the NPD top 10 list for the next few months at least. So FIFA 18, even though I don't play it, I recognize its significance, and I think it's kind of cool that they're taking the single player campaign mode that they came up with last year, and instead of doing a new story like you expect in those kinds of games, they're continuing on that character's story in year 2. So that's an interesting kind of new twist, a new approach to the sports games single player campaign, I thought. The game I'm really excited for this week, that might actually pull me away from Destiny for a little bit, is Cuphead. The art style of that has certainly caught my eye since it was first unveiled a few years back, and it's been a game that I've been looking forward to. I got to play it at PAX West this year, had a lot of fun with it. It's definitely, a brutal shmup/platformer kind of game. My big concern from PAX West, and I think it kind of continues on right now, is that, I want to see all of the beauty that game has to offer, but being as bad at games as I am, I feel like I'm probably going to end up missing out on a lot. Especially because there's the mechanic in there where if you play on easy mode, you play a level on easy mode, you're not going to get the full level. If a boss is a 3-phase boss, easy mode, you only fight the first 2 phases, and then the mission is over, whatever. So you can only really see the whole game if you're playing it on the normal hard mode of the game. So I just don't think I'll really live to see that kind of experience with Cuphead. But I'm looking forward to it nonetheless. It'll be kind of another one of the few games this year that really gets me to boot up my Xbox, because there just hasn't been too much. I play all of my multi-platform stuff on PlayStation, so there hasn't been too much on Xbox for me this year. It's basically this and I think Tacoma. I'm trying to think if there was anything earlier than that this year, but I don't think so. I think it's pretty much just been those 2 games. So that's Cuphead. Then the other big thing you have coming out on Friday is the SNES Classic. As far as I know, I've got a version ordered, I think through Best Buy is where I got mine back when they did the late night release of things. I think I snatched one up, and I don't think I've seen any kind of cancellation notice on that. But it sounds like they're, at least at Targets, they're going to have, every Target's going to have at least 20 shipped to it, which is a huge step up from the NES Classic last year, which stores were only getting 2 or 3, if any, kind of thing. So they definitely seem to have put more into having stock on the shelves for people. I imagine they'll still sell out pretty quickly, and you won't see anything midweek. But it's there if you want it. As the Super Nintendo, one of the all-time great consoles, of course. I did a video a drop video a few months back on like all of the games that are going to be in the SNES Classic, which I'll link in the description below, I guess, if you want to watch that. It was a little fun. I had a good time putting together one of those for that. But yeah, that's what's coming out this week, and that's kind of the news about my new Tuesday show. It's just going to be a more just general, not genericness. I mean, yeah, no, it's going to be pretty generic. I'm, middle-class white guy in my 30s, so I'm about as generic a gamer as you can be. But that's what my Tuesday thing is going to be. I'm kind of stepping away from the Trevor Performs the Drop show, just because I wasn't having a grand old time with it too much anymore. It felt like I was just kind of repeating the same stuff over and over again. So gonna try and do something new. So let me know what you're excited about this week coming out. If you're excited for Cuphead or FIFA or I'm sure some people out there are excited for Danganronpa. Not really my kind of thing. I haven't been able to get into that series. If you're excited for the SNES Classic, what games are you going to play on your SNES Classic? And that's this episode. So, as always, I've been your host, Trevor Starkey from TrevorTrove.com. You can follow me at SnarkyStarkey on Twitter. And until next time, from here at the Trove, treasure your friends.